Today we are taking a look at how to install the RekGen Mud Flaps on my 2019 Subaru Crosstrek. So, let's get into it. Now, taking a look at what we get inside the box, we get installation hardware, including the mounting brackets for the back, which we'll get to. And of course you get the mud flaps themselves, which I was happily surprised to see that they were very high quality, they're very thick. Now the whole reason I bought these was because you can get them in pretty much any color you want to, so that was a really nice option to have. And I really like how they don't require any drilling for installation, which you'll see in a moment here. Now getting into the front installation, we start off by taking off the old pre-existing factory splash guards, which you're going to remove these two bolts on the inside of the fender liner. Don't forget about this plastic clip at the bottom like I did, and I'm really bad at removing plastic clips, so I just use some pliers and a little bit of force. The last clip we have to remove is this top clip on the fender liner, and you should be able to do a half turn with a screwdriver and it should pop out, but that didn't work for me, so back to the pliers I went. Now step 2 is installing the plastic clips. What you're going to do is peel back the fender liner, and under here you're going to find the old factory clips, which are metal but a lot thinner. You're just going to peel those off and you're going to replace them with the plastic ones. Make sure to use 3 plastic ones for all 3 factory holes. And I like to clean as I go just because I don't often get to clean this very thoroughly. Now snap everything back into place, and once you've got it in a good spot, just grab your screws and washers to secure our mud flaps. We're going to use 3 in the front, and it helps to turn your wheels to the side just to give you a little bit more access. Before you tighten everything down, make sure the mud flap is at the width you want it, and make sure that it's level to the ground. Once you're happy with it, go ahead and tighten everything down. And there we go, just like that, the front is done. Now moving on to the back. It's very similar to the front. We start off by taking off the existing factory splash guards. You remove the 2 bolts on the inside of the fender liner. And again, don't forget the plastic clip at the bottom. Once you remove the factory splash guard, you're going to see this plastic fastener that was hidden underneath the splash guard. Make sure to take this one out carefully because we're going to use this again. Next, we're going to take the installation hardware. And what you're going to do is take the same plastic clips that we used on the front, and you're going to slip them over the metal bracket. Now take this metal bracket and slide it between the fender liner and fender so that it's hidden. Once you've got that in place, just put that plastic clip that I mentioned earlier into the bottom of the car where the bracket folds. So that'll secure the bracket from the bottom. Now we're ready to put on the mud flap, so go ahead and put that up there and put the 2 screws and washers in the 2 middle holes. And then on top holes, you're going to use the washers and a few nuts to secure them to the bracket itself. And when you're all done, it should look something like this. And just like that, we are good to go. You might find it useful to remove the rear wheel to do this. If you have a right angle screwdriver, you might be able to get away with keeping the wheel on there, but for me it was just easier to take it off. Overall, I'm very happy with these mud flaps. I'm not someone who's super hands-on with my car, but I still found the installation really easy. I think the mud flap looks great, and I really like how you can pick any color. I went with black just to keep it all subdued, and I'm excited to see the new wheels that I have in mind on here. Stay tuned for that video coming soon. Thanks for watching.